From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your evening update.
Heads Meats and Grocery is much more than a grocery store. We carry a full line of quality meats, local and organic vegetables, and a large variety of fish, Green Mountain Smart Control pellet grills, and a full deli case of sandwiches and side dishes.
Quick reminder that I do have a free Weather NorCal app. Go to your iPhone App Store or your Android Google Play Store. Search for Weather NorCal. Download the app for free. Everything that I offer at Weather NorCal can be downloaded right there on your phone. Neighborhood forecasts, regular video updates, live streaming channels, special programming, 7-day forecast, the works, right? Also, I have a streaming channel. You may or may not know about that. If you want to check out this 24-hour streaming channel, it's got the regular video updates that you're seeing here right now. It's got the neighborhood forecast. It's got the special programming. It's got also live data coming up here with 7-day forecast, the latest 7-day forecast for 10 different locations, and the latest current conditions for 10 different locations as well. You can get it on Amazon Fire Stick, Roku, that is, also on YouTube. So if you have a smart TV with YouTube, you can watch it on your TV, or of course, on all of these, you can search for Weather NorCal. So be sure to check that out. Now, here's the deal. You know, the wet weather came in as expected, and we will continue to see off and on rain here, not only for the rest of this week, but through the weekend and even into most of next week as well. But we're seeing warmer air move in, and we're seeing some higher snow levels making their way back to the forecast. And there will be some areas in the North State that are going, in Northern California in general, they'll be looking at breezy, borderline windy conditions at times here over the next couple of days. So you can see this is the main area of low pressure right here. Here's the moisture that's associated with it that's coming on in, and that's what's giving us the rainfall. Now, snow levels have been fairly high, mainly above, say, 5,000 feet, but certainly still seeing those snowflakes out at the ski park for now. So you can see here as we go into tonight, that rain kicks on out, and then we've got another band coming in, especially for Del Norte, Siskiyou, and Modoc counties. Could be looking at some rain and snow there. Again, snow levels mainly above 5,000 feet. Now, I think northern Humboldt County could see some activity as well, but you'll notice to the south of that, it does look dry for Wednesday morning. Wednesday through the day, of course, that all begins to break apart, and we're looking at drier conditions across the board for the second half of the day on Wednesday. Now, I'm seeing some potential here as we go through the day on Thursday, but overall, I'm expecting Thursday to be mainly a dry day before the next system comes in on Friday. Better chances for rain at that point in time. There you can see about Thursday night. Again, a little bit of activity trying to kind of move through in the late parts of the day on Thursday, but at this point I wouldn't count on much, if anything. There you can see some of the rainfall totals, and I think we could see upwards of 1/2 inch of rainfall once all is said and done. It might be overdoing it for Crescent City, but we are looking at the potential for some more heavy rainfall up there. Mudslides and debris flows are not out of the question, especially on Highway 199, so be on the lookout for that. And as typical, we're just not seeing as much activity here off to the north and east. Snow totals, you have to go up pretty high in elevation, and that's why we're just not seeing much snow on the map here. You can clearly see where the highest elevations are, right? You got Mount Shasta City there, not Mount Shasta City, the mountain of Mount Shasta. There, of course, you have got Lassen Park, of course, the Warner Mountains right here. So again, above 5,000 feet, you start seeing that significant snow. Below that, it's mainly going to be in the form of either light snow or a rain-snow mix, or just rain altogether. Now, the winds, as I mentioned, are going to be a little gusty at times. We are seeing in the eastern mountains, especially over the higher mountain ridges, some pretty gusty winds there. But even along the coast, especially in Del Norte County, we are seeing the potential for some gusty winds tomorrow morning. Even tomorrow afternoon, the winds are going to be a bit on the breezy, borderline windy side. And again, not to mention some of those higher elevations off into the eastern mountains. But again, also, not only for Wednesday, but even Thursday, we're looking at the potential for some gusty winds in Shasta Valley in central Siskiyou County. But still, look at Del Norte County. Still looking at some gusty winds there as well. And looks like as we take a look at Futurecast, yeah, now we're talking about the potential for some more rain in the long range. So I'm going to stop it each and every single day to kind of illustrate what's going on. All right. So right here is the main area of low pressure. What's happening is this low pressure is mainly heading up towards the Pacific Northwest. However, it's tapping into this flow coming in from the south. This is warmer subtropical moisture, right? So as this area of low pressure taps into this subtropical moisture, we get good rain out of it, but it's also warmer. So that's why we're seeing those higher snow levels. That moves out, then we see another round. See this area of low pressure right here? That's tapping into this moisture. That warmer moisture comes on in. We see the higher snow levels as a result as we go into Sunday. So here's the main area of low pressure right here, tapping into that moisture, comes in Northern California. That moves out. And it looks like as we go into Monday, we still have more of that warm, moist air that's in place, colder air up to our north. And then we go into your Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. There's the main area of low pressure right there, but tapping into moisture. You'll notice here, this could be coming in towards the latter part of next week. Bottom line is this: rain for the most part is going to be below 5,000 feet. It's going to be kind of borderline between 6,000 feet where we are seeing those snow levels, and you have to go above those elevations to really see any significant snow. Now, looking at the long range, we are still seeing that chance of above normal rainfall, but you may recall earlier today, we were within these darker shades of green, which indicates an even better chance of above normal rainfall. So, backing off a little bit, but still very promising for that wet weather, but also very promising for the warmer weather as well and those higher snow levels. This right here, the yellows, oranges, and reds, that's all the moisture. You can just see all of that moisture, really these storm systems tapping into that warmer, moist air. Again, that support for those higher snow levels. All right, let's take a look at those wave heights. And you can see as we take you into your Wednesday, they actually increase a little bit here, especially for the first half of the day on Wednesday, but should start to show signs of subsiding for Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening. Looks like Thursday, we could see another round of some stronger waves kind of coming on in. So bottom line is this: we're seeing those gusty winds at times. It's also having an impact on our waves. So the waves kind of doing a little bit to where they're kind of increasing a bit, then they decrease and they increase a little bit. So it's one of those things, if you do need to be on a small boat, you need to keep a close eye on that. Here's a marine forecast for your Wednesday. South winds at 10 to 20 knots. Your waves from the west at 12 feet at 13 seconds. There's your high and your low tide, and your sunrise and sunset, of course, with that chance for rain throughout the day tomorrow. Here's what it looks like here for tonight. And you know, we got those mainly overcast skies, so that's going to keep those temperatures in the mid to 40s on average here for the valley. Getting pretty cold in the mountains, but still not that bad for this time of the year, mainly in the low 30s there. Mid to upper 30s for Weaverville, Hayfork, mid 40s inland, and mid to upper 40s out along the coast here for tonight. Here's your neighborhood forecast for Trinity County. We're looking at those temperatures mainly in the 40s, even some low 50s in there. Mainly dry for your Wednesday and Thursday. As I've mentioned here, don't be surprised if we do see a stray sprinkle or a light shower both of these days, but the bulk of any activity, and really when we start to see the best chances for off and on rain, that will start Friday and last through at least the beginning of next week, if not longer. Here's your North Coast neighborhood forecast. There may be a few showers, otherwise mainly dry on Thursday. Better chances for rain coming in on Friday. 56 for Smith River, 52 for Gas Key. Look for a high of 54 in Oric and 52 degrees in Hoopa. Here's your Siskiyou County neighborhood forecast. Temperatures are going to be in the low to mid 40s for your daytime highs. Notice those snow levels generally around 5,000 feet and higher. Here's a look at your Modoc County neighborhood forecast, about 55 feet and higher. There you can see those temperatures are going to be in the upper 30s really, and some low 40s in there for those daytime highs. And in the eastern mountains, look for a high of 44 degrees in Westwood and Chester. Mineral about 43, but Paradise a bit warmer at about 52 degrees. Mainly dry on Wednesday. Could see some showers early in the morning on Thursday, otherwise fairly dry as well. And then there you can see those 5,500 foot snow levels and higher as we go into your Thursday through Monday. And again, that slight chance going into Tuesday as well. Here is a look at your forecast, your Valley neighborhood forecast that is brought to you by Haas Farms. Temperatures are going to be in the upper 50s for your daytime highs. And as we take you up to the north, look for a high of 52 for Whiskeytown, 51 in Lakehead. For a high of 55 degrees for Bella Vista, 56 in Palo Cedro, and Red Bluff, a high of about 58 degrees. So let's take a look at your 7-day outlook for Redding. Of course, some of that fog could be a possibility here for tomorrow morning, especially if we get enough clearing here overnight and into tomorrow morning. Otherwise, mainly cloudy skies for Wednesday and Thursday and mainly dry. And there you can see those showers off and on for Friday through the weekend and into early next week.